A couple of people said they wanted to see more of my face in some of these videos, so here we are, work worn, rather tired me. And today I have, well, yesterday and today, I've been doing a few different things around the kitchen. So I'm going to do a little video now just to show you a few of them. So this is one of the first new things I have done. All the cabbages that came out of the polytunnel, we planted a few in there at the very beginning, have now been squished and squashed and what have you. And that is my first ever jar of sauerkraut. So we'll see how that turns out. And then next, overnight, I had that going in the slow cooker. So that is our tomato ketchup, our first 2 tubs of tomato ketchup, and James says it actually even beats Heinz tomato ketchup, which is high praise indeed. And then I've made 4 jars, but I've only dragged 1 back out, of green tomato jam. So that's the first time I've ever made green tomato jam. It does taste very jam-like, which is good. So yeah, be interested to see what I end up using that for, with 4 jars of it to use that. So this is our cucumber haul from the other day in the polytunnel. 7 of them. 7 cucumbers. So luckily my eldest son can eat half a cucumber a day, so he shall have the lion's share of this, but there will be some So I'm back out doing morning rounds. I'm doing morning rounds with these guys. Just done the pigs and the ducks. The ducks and the chickens, sorry. And the pigs have now annihilated that much of their new enclosure. They've got about another 12 foot at the end to completely finish rooting up. They don't seem to touch the marsh grass at all, which is really annoying because nothing seems to touch that. So I have to go and pull it out. But yeah, they've annihilated a massive section and rooted it over. So today is now Friday. So I don't know how many days that's been. Did we do it Monday? So in 4 days, less than 4 days, because we did it Monday afternoon, they have done that. Which is pretty impressive if you want the ground turned over. Pigs are the things to get. Some sheep in our barns over the winter for one of the local farmers, and he's come with a skid steer and a muck spreader to come and clear it out for us. So we're getting some muck on the fields, putting some back in, and the barns are being cleared out today. And yeah, you really don't want to be having smell-o-vision on this little bit of video. It absolutely stinks from that one. He's also going to clean out this middle barn for us, which has had poop in it for a number of years, months. So, yes, excuse the other noises, the baby's in the sling. Right then, so this morning I came down to lots of agitated birdies and found a clump of feathers. So immediately counted the silkies. All 4 are still there. However, we have 2 that aren't exceedingly well. So the largest one has got a bit of a bite on the back, and there's one that's got a bite under a leg. So I am going into the run this afternoon, armed with a few bits and pieces. We're going to clear out the duck pond, yick, sort out that little well that's appearing underneath it, sort out the drinker that the ducks over there have destroyed, hopefully if there's any leopards and chippings on, and board narrow gauge wire this and sort it out for our chickadees, and maybe put a bit of boarding over for these poor chickadees. Hey, Mr. Silky. Because the silly little silkies can actually fit their heads through this, and they don't actually, they're a bit naughty, they don't actually go in their house. They tend to catch up to the wire just here, so I've had it rocked, but the toddler keeps moving said rocks, so fun and games. The damn spray. Not the camera, on the damn spray.
Just check it is.
Blue.
Yep.
Oh.
It's pinned.
No, it's not. Right. Dave, get in there as well. Get me
A blocker.
blocker, yeah. So unfortunately, the silky in the photograph has had to be dispatched. James has done that quickly and humanely. And says we got chicken for dinner. I don't know how much chicken we're going to get off that tiny little bird, but I've managed to get everybody popped away for now in their respective houses so I can get on with the work. I've emptied the duck pond. I'm just about to put some chippings down, try and sort their run out a bit as well. I've mended the water for how long I don't know with the ducks, but I've got some slates that I'm going to put down as well.
So this is Ellie filling the ducks.
It's a highly exciting job to do now, filling up the ducks.
Official photographer with a good vantage point. This is Romeo and Juliet of the poultry world.
Save the duck and
they've escaped their
Duffy.
confines to
Duffy
be
or
together.
Buffy?
Duck! Yes, William. And our doggy being a good little girl.
Videoing?
Yeah, video.
Literally, water off a duck's back. Right, do you want the step ladder? Can I come across there and put your step ladder back in? Don't splash me. God! Gee, where's your pains? Right. There you go. You can have your step ladder back. Go on, over that way. Don't you get your leg back in there. You're not coming in. Right. So James and I were just in the fruit cage, walking up by the barns here. We were just in the fruit cage discussing the fact that we needed to take the lawnmower round the fruit cage. Somebody disappeared and came out of the barn pushing the lawnmower. Did you get the lawnmower? Oh yeah. You got the lawnmower? Have you given up and are you leaving it there? Are you leaving the lawnmower there, or are you going to bring it down? What do you need? Daddy needs help. Oh, we need help from Daddy, do we?
So what are you doing there, darling?
I am fixing a board. Trying to secure the duck run. One hopes.
No!
Against duck, yes. So I've come down to do the animals this evening. We've got the Piggly Wigglies here behind me. And it's really, really strange. Really quiet. There's no quacking, they're not splashing about. There's just a big empty horrible. And that fox has taken, well, the other day it took the first bird, so it's in the last 2 days it's taken 8 birds. Yeah, I'm finding it a bit hard to deal with today. So yeah, 8 birds. So James has been securing the run further. I think he's quite determined to get more quite quickly. I shall be down at last light and I shall be shutting up the door for 2 of our chickens that we haven't been shutting in, but they go into their house but they haven't been shut in for a while. I will be shutting that door and making sure that they're safe tonight in case he decides to come back. Very young fox though, as you've probably seen on the video. So, but yeah, I'll leave you for now with some views of the valley anyway.